In our newest strength, I hate this. In our newest cycle, we've got 3 unique movements. So here's a quick breakdown of each to help you do them as best as possible to get the most out of them for the cycle. We've got the box squat, we've got the landmine press, we've got the sumo deadlift. Some of the key points for a box squat: my feet are wider than a normal back squat. I have my toes out at about 11 and 1 o'clock on the face of the clock. And I'm going to shoot my butt back, aiming to keep my shins as vertical as possible, all while making sure my toes stay down, so my toes don't pull up as I descend back. Butt goes back, shins are vertical, I find the box, I don't unload and swing into it. I keep tension here, find the box, squeeze the butt back through. We want to watch that we're not pushing the knees forward to come out of the hole. We also want to watch that we don't have the toes pulling up the entire time as well. So there's 3 points of pressure in your feet as you're performing this. You're going to find a box or stack weights on a box that with the ab mat allow you to have your hip meet the top of your knee. So you're perfectly at parallel. We don't want to be above parallel when we get to the box. We don't want to be below it. We're just going to help train that ideal squat depth. First off, grab one of these handy rags we have available. We're going to place it between the barbell and the wall. That rag is simply going to help protect the barbell. So now setting up for the landmine press, I have the knee down on the same arm that's going to be pressing. So left knee down, left arm pressing. I've got a little bit of weight into this front foot here, so I'm pressed a little forward. I'm not sitting back. A little bit weight forward. Squeeze my butt as hard as possible. Pull my hips underneath me. We inhale before the move begins. We exhale at the top of the movement. So if you find that most of our overhead movements involve us leaning back to get the bar straight up, landmine press is a great alternative to the strict press for those of us who compensate going overhead. The sumo deadlift, my feet are even wider than it would be for a box squat. Just like the box squat, toes are turned out to maybe at 11 and 1, maybe even wider here, maybe even at 10 or 2. We want to make sure we're turning out the knees as much as possible, so putting the flat part of our shin up against the bar. After the feet are placed, shins are turned out, knees are turned out. The trick is by thinking of sinking your butt straight down. Drive the knees out, go find the bar, make sure it's on the shins, squeeze and come up. Width of your hands is typically just shoulder width, so not wide, not super narrow. The common error is to come too forward, don't the knees push forward. So we want to make sure that the knees aren't tracking past the barbell. They're instead pushing out nice and wide. Now barbell can trace right up our legs.